Are you looking for a short-term rental to purchase that will get you over $10,000 a month in gross revenue? In this video, I'm going to talk to you about a couple different areas and a couple different things about a home and the magic formula that exists where you will have success in purchasing a short-term rental here in Southwest Florida. Hi, I'm Ryan Zackos. I was born and raised here in Sarasota, a broker owner of a real estate firm called Zackos Realty and Design Group. I'm one of the owners of Palms to Piers Property Management. We've had tons of success in helping clients find short-term rentals, plugging them into our portfolio in Palms to Piers and management. And we have clients right now that are averaging about $8,000 to $12,000 a month in revenue on short-term rental platforms like Airbnb, VRBO, and then utilizing our software to maximize their pricing and maximize their bookings. So I'm going to start this video off by talking about some of those short-term areas that you might want to target. And then I'm going to give you my favorite area for that. And then I'm going to talk about the homes themselves, what you should look for in a home. And then I'm going to talk to you about 3 Ps, which is what I call the magic formula in determining and maximizing the value of that purchase. First, the areas. I'm going to start with Pinellas County. Pinellas County is actually spotty regarding what they allow on short-term rentals. There's different zonings that make up Pinellas County, and there's some different districts within Pinellas County that do allow daily. So you need someone that is an expert in this area to help you determine and decipher what areas to target within Pinellas County. I like certain areas of Pinellas County for short-term rentals, but that's not the one I'm going to focus on today. Then you go south to Manatee County. Manatee County is my favorite right now regarding short-term rentals. I feel like with Anna Maria Island and how much exposure Anna Maria Island has, that Western Bradenton Palmasola pocket is an absolutely massive investment opportunity for people. There's that. And then going south to Sarasota County. Sarasota County is actually really tough on short-term rentals. Sarasota County has a month minimum. You have to be very, very careful. So there's a lot of people that want to be close to the beach in Venice Island. They buy what they think is going to be a short-term rental, and then they can't maximize that dollar. It is hard to rent stuff on a monthly basis in the summer and fall here. In the winter and spring, you have no issues doing that monthly, but you will not maximize that dollar on doing that 30-day minimum in Sarasota County. Side note, Sarasota City, the city of Sarasota, the city district does allow weekly. So if you are looking for Sarasota as a short-term rental, I would target that city district because weekly is going to be a lot easier to achieve and you can maximize your dollar if you are looking for a short-term rental in Sarasota County. And then Charlotte County does offer daily, just like Manatee County, daily rentals. Now, I do not like Charlotte County regarding short-term rental purchase because Charlotte County is not nearly offering the amenities as well as proximity to the beach as Sarasota County or Manatee or even Pinellas County has to offer. So with any of these counties, the first thing you have to be careful of, is there an HOA? That's one thing to look out for. Are there deed restrictions within the community? It's another thing you need to look out for. So obviously those HOA or deed restrictions for those communities are going to trump any county or city code. That's the first thing you have to look out for, but you can recognize the fact that Charlotte County does allow daily, Sarasota County monthly, Sarasota City weekly, Manatee County allows daily. And then obviously there's the different city jurisdictions or municipalities that exist within Sarasota and Manatee County. Like Longboat is one. Longboat is really tough on short term. They typically only allow monthly. There are a couple people that have been grandfathered in or different zoning that does occur, but it's few and far between a Longboat. And then on Anna Maria Island with Bradenton Beach and Holmes Beach and Anna Maria, there are some different zoning and ordinances there, so you have to be aware of that. But overall, Manatee County, spectacular. And then the same thing with Pinellas County. There are different cities and municipalities that exist within Pinellas that do allow daily, some not, some monthly. So you just have to know what you're diving into. And then Pinellas has tons and tons of, whether it's Dunedin, Largo, Clearwater, St. Pete, Indian Rocks, there's tons and tons of these municipalities. So you just have to know and have someone like an expert in the field that knows and can direct if you're targeting something in St. Pete, which does really well. We have some properties that we manage there as well that do really well. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to focus on Manatee County, Western Bradenton, and Palmasola, that kind of northwest area. Love it because downtown Bradenton is kind of halfway between 75 and the Intercoastal. And then Anna Maria is right over there. There's 2 bridges to access Anna Maria. If you're kind of targeting that West Bradenton area, you're getting close to the beach And then you still have great access to whether it's downtown Sarasota or downtown Bradenton, some riverfront restaurants right there as well in downtown Bradenton. Spectacular place. You can do a really good job of presenting the home and showing that what the whole area has to offer. Now, regarding what to look for in a home itself, our best homes are having tons of success. So I want to kind of give you what I feel like is, what's differentiator about these homes and why they are doing so well. The first thing is the homes that have a pool. I think it's absolutely essential if you're looking to maximize your rental value in your home for it to have a pool. That is an instant, the difference of bookings and non-bookings, the difference of price point, it's difference of everything. If we're going to invest in a short-term rental, I think it is crucial to invest in a home that has a pool here in Southwest Florida. The next thing is the actual location. I think a little tidbit of information is the more west you get, like in Bradenton, for example, if people are looking for a daily rental or a weekly rental on Anna Maria, Bradenton Beach, Holmes, and they start targeting that on the map, if you actually, the more west you get, your home might actually pop up in that circle on that map in Airbnb and VRBO. That is crucially important, as well as proximity to different amenities that people might want is imperative in purchasing. So like they say in real estate, location, location, location. It's no different in a short-term rental. You want to make sure that you're maximizing that location on a map especially. And then I'm going to talk about kind of the bones of a home. So here in Florida, anything 70s prior, you're probably going to deal with some older electric, you're going to deal with older plumbing. They had copper lines coming in to the home and cast iron plumbing going out of the home. These are things that if you're going to purchase a home, you probably need to get it scoped. You probably need to get a good inspector to look at these bones to make sure there's no corrosion. It is known for these cast iron pipes to corrode over time. Just, do your due diligence on that. It wouldn't scare me away per se, but it's something to definitely know. Also, some of the older homes, they have shorter ceilings. They don't do typically as well as some of the more of these vaulted ceilings that you would get, more of that open concept. Our best Airbnbs are investors that are actually buying a home and maybe even tidying them up, even knocking out a wall or two, whatever it may be, to make that home feel like it's more open, more updated, more modern. And then obviously adding the decor. We do offer that service as well of purchasing and setting up Airbnbs for clients. Had tons and tons of success with that as well. Those are things that you want to look at. Also, roof is an important thing. Insurance is a big deal here in the state of Florida with all the hurricanes and storms. So you want to make sure that your roof is built, at least it's less than 20 years old. That's the maximum of 20, because anything 20 or older, it's going to be real tough finding insurance on. You're probably going to need a roof replacement ASAP on that. So roof's one thing that you want to look at and make sure that the age of the roof is newer. And then obviously it's all up to code and stuff like that as well. Those are the bones of the home that you should look at. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about is the 3 Ps, which I believe is a wonderful formula for having success in renting your Airbnb and maximizing your value in dollar there. So 3 Ps, we're going to talk about preparing your home. So important to make your home look and feel like a vacation rental. It's got to feel like a resort when someone goes. It's got to be clean. It's got to be tidy. It's got to be crisp. It's got to be bright. All these things need to go into it, and as well as the decor, even some of the amenity guides and guides for the area and stuff like that. It's so crucial, and having that enjoying stay for your tenant. Preparing the home properly. Then we're going to talk about pricing the home properly. It's super important to price the home. A lot of people think that they can get $1,000 a night or something ridiculous for the home. At the end of the day, you have to price it. We have a software solution that we pay for that actually maximizes that pricing, and it works, and it syndicates with multiple platforms. We are constantly in there every single day making suggestions based off the pricing, which is maximizing the ROI for our clients in the home. It's super important to be in there daily and doing that and looking at the pricing. What are stuff booking for? What do we need to undercut? What do we need to do to get it filled? And then if obviously money in is better than a house sitting vacant. So trying to maximize that dollar is absolutely crucial. And then the third thing is promoting. So 3 Ps. Prepare, price, promote. If you don't do all 3 of them, most likely you're not going to have nearly as successful of an Airbnb. It's the same thing with selling your home as well. On the real estate side, we have tons and tons of success with selling our clients' homes at top dollar because we do those 3 things really well. But promoting is super important. So whether you're paying to advertise or whether you're advertising it properly on multiple platforms, absolutely essential, crucial. We are licensed realtors, so that gives us a huge leg up than just anyone that's hosting, because we are able to drop the home on MLS, and it syndicates with over 50 plus rental websites like Zillow, Realtor.com, and so many more. So it's important to promote the home properly. Even if you promote it properly, if it's not prepared right, not priced right, it still won't rent. So it's a magic formula of having those 3 things set up. I hope this helps. I hope this answers any questions. We would love to be a resource for you. Please check us out. Again, comment if you have any questions, text, call. We're always available. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Hey, thanks so much for watching the video. I just want to pop on real quick and tell you a little bit about who I am and who we are here at Zackos Realty and Design Group. I'm Ryan Zackos, as you heard throughout the video. I was born and raised here in Sarasota. I currently live with my family in Lakewood Ranch. Started this firm with my father about 8 years ago or so. We have an office in downtown Sarasota and downtown Venice. He actually lives on Venice Island. My father relocated here from Michigan, and it was his first career out of college at Michigan State, was a police officer here in Sarasota County at the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office. My mom relocated here from New Jersey when she was actually a child, so they have both relocated here from out of state, but it afforded me the opportunity to actually be born and raised here. So I spent my first 18 years living in Sarasota proper, and then now with my family, we live in Lakewood Ranch. I absolutely love everything about the Gulf Coast of Florida. I've worked in St. Pete, I've worked in Tampa, I lived in Sarasota. My parents currently live in Venice Island. I have sold a lot of stuff in Welland Park. I'm passionate about this area, and I think that it offers an unbelievable lifestyle that is unparalleled to anything else in the state of Florida, let alone the country. I do think that being born and raised here, it provides me the opportunity to provide insight into communities, into areas that a lot of agents don't know. There are a lot of agents, there's 10,000 plus agents here locally, and a lot of those agents actually aren't from here or haven't lived here that very long at all. So being from here, I have had the privilege of building relationships with tons and tons of vendors in every industry you could think of, but then also just having that intimate knowledge of each community and each area, whether it's a pocket of Sarasota or a pocket of Venice or Lakewood Ranch, whatever that consists. So I do think that I can provide that value in great detail for you and help you in understanding what your relocation goals are and helping you achieve that in what kind of home and community you want to ultimately be in. So please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions at all. I would love to be a resource for you, and I hope I can meet you one day. Thanks. Talk to you soon.